The act of spirit spouse is when a higher spirit is legally married to a human spirit, which usually manifests through their dreams, in a trance-like state, and through other means in order to have sex or a romantic entanglement with these human beings. In this video, I'll be showing you the causes of spirit spouse, be it spiritual husband or spiritual wife. So if you are having the issue or the case of spiritual husband or spiritual wife, I want you to sit tight as we dive into this topic to show you the reasons why you are having the issue of spiritual wife or spiritual husband. Hi everyone, you are welcome to my channel Relationship Extra. In today's video, I'll be discussing about the causes of spirit spouse, be it spiritual husband or spiritual wife. And if you will stick with me to the end of this video, I will show you 3 bonus tips that you never thought that can cause the issue of spiritual husband or spiritual wife. And if today is your first time on this channel, I make videos that are centered on relationship and its related content. And if this sounds like something you would like to be getting, please kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button so that YouTube will notify you whenever I publish new videos like this. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. A lot of persons have been worried why they are having the issue of spirit spouse. They are disturbed that someone or a spirit comes in their dream or in a trance-like state to sleep with them or to have a form of romance with them or to assist them in doing one thing or the other. There are spirit spouse or spiritual husband or spiritual wife that are so stubborn that sometimes they even manifest in the physical, seen only by this individual, and no other person could be able to see them except their victim. So some people will be wondering, why am I having this issue? You don't necessarily have to be the one that will enter into covenant with this spirit before they start visiting you. It could be as a result of what your forefathers have done, or a portal that someone have opened in the realm of the spirit for these spirits to visit the descendant of this person. So it could be as a result of something that have happened in your bloodline in the past or in your lineage. So you don't have to be the person that would necessarily enter into any form of initiation or covenant with this spirit before they will start visiting you. So if you have been wondering why you are having this issue of spirit spouse, if you are wondering why you are having the issue of spiritual husband or the issue of spiritual wife, why these spirits are visiting or coming to have sex with you in the dream, or why they are coming to have sex with you even in a trance-like state, why these spirits harass your life here and there all the time, I want to show you the causes of spirit spouse. 1. Idolatry. If your family have been involved in the past in any form of idolatry, maybe they were worshiping a deity, they were covenanted to a particular god, or they were covenanted to a particular deity. So if your forefathers or your ancestors were involved in any form of idolatry, just know that might be the reason why you are having this issue of spirit spouse. Another reason could be as a result of marine worship. If you are coming from a region or an area or the family where your family they usually worship a water goddess, and in the process of this you will discover that the family of this person will be covenanted to this water goddess, to this marine spirit. And likewise, you will discover that this marine spirit will always visit the offspring of these people, of this person, in order to have a sexual intercourse with them. That might be the reason why you are having the issue of spirit spouse. Family covenant. There are families that have been covenanted to a particular spirit from generation to generation. And it becomes worse when the descendants of this generation refuse to worship this spirit. You discover that sometimes these spirits will be coming to the descendants in their dreams or in real life in order to have intimacy with them. So if your family have been covenanted to a particular deity or to a particular spirit, there is likelihood that you will be having the issue of spirit spouse. So what is happening to you is not a strange thing. They know you. Though you don't know them, these spirits, they know you. As they always say, there is no smoke without fire. Spirits don't visit men until they have a legal ground to visit the people they want to visit. So if you are a victim of this spirit, the issue of spiritual husband or spiritual wife, look at your family, ask questions, and know the type of family covenant or the kind of covenant or initiation that your family entered into in the past. Courtesan. Are you involved in any form of courtesan? Do you belong to any underworld group? Most of the times, when people belong to a cult, sometimes one of the requirements for them to complete their initiation in their cult groups is that they have to sleep with one another on a particular altar that belongs to a deity or to a spirit, in order for their initiation or for them to be welcomed into that cult group. So if you know that maybe as a result of your initiation, you slept with a man or you slept with a woman during your cult initiation, in order for the process to be completed, just know you are not far away from having the issue of spirit spouse. Visiting native doctors. Sometimes some people don't know that once they step their feet or once they step their legs into the house or into any shrine, automatically they have opened a gateway for spirits to disturb them. If you know you have been to a shrine in the past or you have visited an altar that belonged to a native doctor, just know that that might be the reason why you are having that issue of spirit spouse. Traditions, customs, and festivals. If you know in your community that you have been involved in different kinds of ritualistic festivals, or you have been involved in a tradition whereby you dance before an altar, or you wore a masquerade attire in order that represent or resemble a particular deity, that might be the reason why these spirits are disturbing you. Because indirectly you have been covenanted, you have been married to these spirits, and once you have been covenanted or you are married to this spirit through these traditional customs, festivals, and ritualistic celebrations, definitely you'll be having the issue of spirit spouse. If you are using things that are dedicated to a spirit, or you are maybe when you were born, your parents dedicated you to a particular evil altar, or they dedicated you to a particular deity, or to a shrine, or to a marine goddess, just know that that might be the reason. That may be the reason why you are having the issue of spiritual husband or spiritual wife. Before I go on to show you the next reason why you are having the issue of spirit spouse, please, if you are getting value from this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button so that you always get my video whenever I publish new ones like this. Another reason why you may be having the issue of spirit spouse is because of enchantment or incantations that were made during your circumcision. In African country and in some South American continent, in African continent, or in some part of South America or in Asia continent, you will discover that female children sometimes have undergone what is called female circumcision, whereby the child were circumcised. So if during your female circumcision or when you were being circumcised as a female child, incantations or enchantment were made during your circumcision, That may be the reason why you are having this issue of spirit spouse. So I don't want you to be confused, because some people will be asking, why am I having this problem? Why is it coming? Where is this problem coming from? What is giving this spirit gateway into my life? It might be the reason of, it might be as a result of enchantment or incantations that we are made during your circumcision. Another reason why you may be having this issue of spirit spouse, maybe because you were named after a deity. This one usually occurs when people were named after a female deity. Sometimes if you were named after a female deity, definitely that deity sometimes will take the form of a human form to appear to you, to have sexual intercourse with you in the dream, or in a trance-like state, or just like I said before, sometimes they will even appear to you in a human form in order to have intercourse with you. If you were named after a male deity, sometimes this deity may appear to you in form of a man in order to have sex with you in the dream. Sometimes they will even take the form of a person that you know, or sometimes they will even come with the face of your lover to have sex with you in the dream. That might be the reason why you are having this issue of spirit spouse. Another reason why you may be having the issue of spirit spouse is because of you practice voodoo or witchcraft. If you have practiced witchcraft in the past, or you practice voodoo in the past, that may be the reason why you are having, because sometimes this spirit may appear in order to assist its victims, or to sleep with them, or to harass their lives, especially when they refuse to serve them. So if you know you have been involved in voodoo worship or witchcraft activities in the past, don't be surprised why you are having the issue of spirit spouse. Another thing that can cause the issue of spirit spouse, spiritual husband or spiritual wife, maybe as a result of necromancy. Maybe you have in the past, you went to consult the dead for a particular issue, or to get an answer from a dead person. As a result of that, you have to go to the grave or the sepulcher of dead people, or you went to sleep in the graveyard in order for you to consult or communicate with the dead. That might be the reason why you are having the issue of spirit spouse or spiritual husband or spiritual wife issue. If you have been involved in geomancy or Ouija board, what I mean by Ouija board is where is a board that have letters of the alphabet, where they ask dead people, the spirit of dead people, questions in order for them to get an answer from them. So if you know you have used this Ouija board in the past, or you have practiced geomancy, that might be the reason why you are having the issue of spiritual wife or spiritual husband. If you have practiced incest in the past, definitely just know that you have opened a gateway or a portal in the realm of the spirit for these evil spirits to have a free access into your life. And that is why they have been harassing your life here and there, appearing to you in the dream, in a trance-like state, in order to have sex with you. Now, since you have stayed with me in this particular video so far, I will now give you the bonus tips that I've promised you from the beginning of this video. Why you are having the issue of spirit spouse. You might have gone to a native doctor or to a palm reader in order for them to forecast or predict your future. That may be one of the reasons why you are having again the issue of spirit spouse. Have you gone to a fortune teller in the past? That could be the reason why you are having the issue of spirit spouse. Bodily incisions. I want you to understand that some people, because of the tattoo or tribal marks, because some of the tattoo, that when people go to tattoo their body or receive tribal marks, sometimes it represents a particular god or a goddess, a particular spirit Or sometimes some of these tattoos are emblems or symbols of a particular evil kingdom, demonic kingdom, or a spirit or a marine spirit, or sometimes even a god, even a particular deity in their community. They received a tribal mark to represent this deity. That might be the reason why these spirits are always coming to disturb or to have sex with you in the dream, or to harass your life, even when you don't want anything again to do with them. Another reason why you may be having this issue of spirit spouse is because of your reckless sexual life. Maybe you are the kind of person that sleeps with women, you sleep with different men here and there, and as a result, you have covenanted your soul, you have covenanted your spirit with different persons as a result of your sexual reckless lifestyle. That might be the reason, because when you sleep with people, definitely you have entered into what is called a covenant with anyone that you have slept with in the past, so you have to deal with them. So if the person you slept with in the past happened to belong to a marine kingdom or a particular deity, or the person happened to belong to a particular cult, definitely you have entered into what I call an indirect initiation or covenant with that particular marine kingdom. That might be the reason why they are visiting you in the dream, disturbing you here and there, to have sexual intercourse with you. Sometimes you even see yourself on top of the water or in the sea because of what? Because of your reckless sexual lifestyle. Another reason why you might be having this issue of spirit spouse is because you have engaged in different kinds of sexual perversions. Maybe you are a gay or a lesbian, you sleep with animals, you practice what is called bestialism, or you a homosexual, you practice homosexualism. So if you have been involved in any of these things I mentioned above, don't be surprised why you are having the issue of spirit spouse. What is happening to you is not strange. What is happening to you was triggered by your actions, or by the actions of your forefathers or your ancestors, or maybe a portal that someone opened in the realm of the spirit. That might be the reason why these demons, these spirits, are tormenting your life. If you know that you have gotten value in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and click on the link in the description box below so that you watch my next video, how to deal with the issue of spiritual husband.